Alright, here we are with some more Guilty Gear Strive. Excuse the voice, still recovering from COVID. It should be good by like Monday. Or no, probably Tuesday. I'm recording all this in the same day. I'm recording the Skullgirls and the two Guilty Gear videos at the same time, so um yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Uh as you could tell, I've been in a character crisis for this game. I mean, I just uploaded Testament gameplay. I started playing Gold Lewis a lot. I obviously picked up Sin because he was new when he came out. I still play Soul. I'm in a character crisis with this game, so I ain't gonna lie. I was very surprised when I started playing Kai. Right, this is the first literal. I started the game. I booted up Guilty Gear Strive and I went straight to uh into a match. Right, immediately. And I can't lie, I was surprised with how well Kai was doing, Um, he's such a solid character, and I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. I don't keep up with, the content creators or, like, the meta of this game that much anymore, but it feels like Kai really took Soul's place. They just whatever they did to Soul, like if they took, oh Jesus, sorry, excuse me, if they took something away from Soul, they added something to Kai, right? Like every single time Soul got worse, Kai got better. So here we are, Kai, and I can't lie. Even though he's incredibly simple in this game, simpler than usual, this is the most fun I ever had playing Kai in this game. I don't know what it is. I really don't. He's still incredibly simple. But he's fun, Dare I say he's fun. And it's just like, I don't know. I never was a Kai fan. Like, I never was a Kai fan. He just... I won't lie, though. I've never played Kai in... Kai? What? I never played Kai in Accent Core. I only played him in Strive and Xrd, because I just didn't... I thought Kai was so lame that I just didn't even want to play him in Accent Core. Even though, obviously, he has more stuff there. It's just... I don't know. I didn't want to do it. Alright, so real quickly, I just wanted to Google something real quick. So, because most of this gameplay, I was trying to get Kai's new Guard Crush, right? Because, Kai, Soul gets all of his good stuff taken away, and Kai just gets new stuff added to him every single second. So, yeah. I thought that Kai's Guard Crush was you had to put them in shock state and then do quarter circle back slash, like I did right there. Turns out I was wrong. I don't know why I thought that. So real quick, I just Googled it, and it turns out it's actually on his new super. Or, not his new super, whoa. His projectile super. He doesn't have a new super, I don't know why I said that. Now here's the thing. I thought his projectile super literally always did that. But apparently it didn't. So, because I always felt that his projectile super was incredibly like hard to get out of. Like I felt like it locked you down. So why would they do that? That's just criminal. But yeah, so apparently the thing they actually added Guard Crush to was that, and I thought it was something with shock state, but I guess not. Either way, it's pretty painful to deal with, I ain't gonna lie. Not when you're the one using it, of course, but yeah. Overall, it just really sucks what they're doing to Soul. I ain't gonna lie, Soul is near unplayable now. I mean, what do you even do with a character like Soul? I mean, what do you even do? I'm just in a character crisis because, I mean, even if you're a good Soul player, you probably drop dramatically when it came to how well you perform. Because I mean, it's just like he was literally the best character in the game, and now he went to nothing, right? And I would, this might be controversial, but I would argue, right? Soul has been notoriously mid tier, right? In every game he's been in. I would argue that Soul is now the worst he's ever been, right? When this game came out, Soul was easily the best character in the whole game. I would argue he went from the best character in the whole game to the worst he's ever been. I'm just going to go out and say it. That's just me, though. I think taking counter hit 6S away was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a very long time. I don't know what they were thinking. Easily one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Yeah, I just don't know the thought process behind that. Like, I understand, yes, it was a very aggressive tool, right? 6S. But it was all he had. Literally, it was all he had. Now he has nothing. Yeah. I don't know. I always come back to Soul. When they were nerfing Soul, I still played him. But when they got rid of his 6S, like they just did, I don't know if I can seriously just hop on the game and play him. I really don't think I can. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be very hard. And I was even I was playing him yesterday when I was recording this Kai footage. A little bit before this, I recorded some Soul footage, and it was so boring. It was just nah. They butchered him. They butchered him. And I don't care what anyone says. Yes, right. If you want to think that Soul is still the best he's ever been, you can easily think that, right? But you cannot tell me that Soul has ever had his tool set just taken away as an update. I don't know if that's ever happened. He literally just lost his game plan. Like, they just took away how he plays the game, right? So, raw DP, or not raw DP, but clean hit DP used to be the highest damaging thing in the game, right? You always wanted to go for clean hit DP. It still does a lot of damage, right? But now, it's gone, right? It still does a lot of damage, but it's just nowhere near what it used to be. His close slash used to be the best in the game, right? It had so much pressure. Now that's gone, right? Okay, those things arguably needed to be nerfed, right? But now his 6S is gone. What? What's going on here? So now, he lost his long range game, right? Because he can sit there and he can poke you from long range for 35 minutes in a row, right? But he will never be able to combo off of it. You can just run in his face. Oh, what's he gonna do? Hit you in the forehead with the close slash? It's not gonna launch. It's over. It's over for Soul. And that made my kick to crisis worse, because I can't just come back to Soul. Even though Soul was worse than he was before, I could still come back to Soul and play him. Now I can't. He's literally gone. The only move he has that launches on counter hit is 6H, I believe. And that move is like negative 430. Like, it's over. Rest in peace, Soul. Rest in peace. And like I said before, and I said this many times, this calls for Order Soul. Add Order Soul into the game. Do it right now. This will redeem Soul being bad. Because, wow, he is... I don't know if I'm over-exaggerating this here, but he is unplayable. Right? And like I said, I don't watch Guilty Gear content creators anymore. I don't know. I just don't really feel like doing it. I don't keep up with the tier list. I don't keep up with all that. So I wonder how people feel, because when I was playing with him earlier, he just felt he felt like he was just like he felt like he was punching you in the forehead 60 times and getting nothing off of it. Like, he feels like an old Guilty Gear character, like, with no counter hits. Like he doesn't get any counter hits. Like, I don't know. It's just bad. He still has his damage, right? He still has his damage, don't get me wrong. It's just like it's just, I don't know. He feels so awkward to play in neutral now. And I've really enjoyed playing him in neutral before, but it just feels like that's all gone now. Like, I don't know. They definitely made him more a character that you have to think with more. But I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. It's not like Soul was running around dominating the game, right? That was Happy Chaos and Nago. And I feel like the Nago nerfs were sufficient enough, but I don't know if Happy Chaos was. I haven't fought him yet. I don't know if the Happy Chaos nerfs were sufficient at all. But yeah, they massacred my boy Soul. And I always... Now, hear me out on this, right? I wonder if they murdered Soul because he has a DP. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to say that because Kai has a DP and he's not getting murdered. Never mind. Nope, never mind. Because I noticed this game has a very, like, anti-DP thing going on here. Like, there's only 2 DLC characters with a DP, I believe. So... like, they just don't, DPs are not common in this game. Probably, like, 5 people have one. Right? Not counting supers, obviously. Like, 5 people have a DP or something like that. Like, they're just not common. So, I always feel like they attack Soul because he had a good DP, but clearly that's not true because Kai has one and he's not getting nerfed at all. He's actually getting better every single update. Anyways, weird video. I know I'm complaining, but, it's just why I was playing Kai, you know. So, you know, like, sub. There's going to be more Guilty Gear tomorrow, and then we're going to go into some Persona Arena. So, yeah. Peace. When I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I'm done inside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go. I put that time in. My pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go and look around. See the sights, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Hop out and I'm scheming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fending all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range. If you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town.